Hello there, everyone. Thank you again once more for having us at your studio. My name is Godi Katembo. I am the founder and the executive director for Manitoba African Cup of Nations.
Hello, thank you for having us here. And my name is Seidu Mohammed, and I'm the vice president and director of operation for the African Cup of Nations.
The Manitoba African Cup of Nations, our vision is to inspire, to unite, to engage, and to unify African communities together through the beautiful game of football or soccer.
Yeah, the mission is to, bring our African communities together, and also for the youth, some of them, our communities are divided, so we want to do anything that we can to bring them together through soccer, which we call football, and we want them to know that they are not alone in case of if they're having some challenges and anything like that. So we created this organization to bring all of them together, to love each other, to care for each other, to encourage each other, to give them the opportunities that they need.
Actually, the organization we started in 2019. So this is going to be our second year into operation. 2019, I believe we started with how many teams? Or how many?
Four teams.
Four countries, and I believe that was Ghana, Congo, Senegal, and Eritrea. This was, we started and we managed to, it was not as successful or as big as what we've seen this year. So that was a little bit of how we started. It's just we have been running for about 2 years now.
Yeah, so we started, like you said, we started last year, 2019, sorry, and we got 4 teams, and it was a very, very successful tournament in 2019, and this year, like you can see, a lot of changes, like a lot of improvement, because we have 8 teams this year who participate, and the fans enjoyed it this year, and we want to improve it every year that we want to host this tournament, because that's our vision, is to make it a future, something future for everybody, like not only us, like the next generation who are coming, and also they can see the footsteps that we also follow and make it better every year.
We made a lot of improvement in terms of development side of things, and just creating rules for the players, for the community. We were able to have better fields. We were able to engage more people, to reach out to many people. We were able to, again, have a successful tournament. It's not about just how many teams we have in more countries, but that sense of creating friendships, that meaningful connections with one another. We got the opportunity to learn about some communities that we never thought that they are there. For example, Zambia. We were able to meet our brothers and sisters from Zambia, where we never would have met them. We didn't know that that community existed. But because they decided to participate in Manitoba African Cup of Nations, we were able to have that opportunity to connect with them, to build those meaningful relationships with one another. So when we see each other on the street, we're not strangers, but we become brothers and sisters. So that was one area that we developed about in that area, and also we established the free-to-play program for the youth. It was not as successful. We had to run it for about a month, again, just due to COVID-19, and it's a different policy when you have to try to run kids program during COVID time. Summer they did uplift some restrictions, but there was still some challenges because we were not able to reach out to many kids as we wished to. But again, that's something we're planning to improve on again next year. So yes, there was a lot of improvement this year. Do you want to add on that?
Yeah, there was a lot of improvement, and also we are planning to improve more next year in the summer, and we want to make everything I cannot mention perfect, but we want to make sure we make everything excellent and great for everybody. We want to treat everybody equal, and we want to make sure everybody enjoy the game, and come together as Africans, as a continent, to love each other and also contribute to the country that we are in, who have given us so much, and we still cannot thank them by this how we can thank them by making everything possible for us to come together, because I can see like we are having a lot of these diverse issues like with some of our communities, but that's not our goal. Our goal is to bring them together and know them, and also love them as our brothers and sisters, our moms and fathers, and that's what we are planning to do.
There's always a challenge in every opportunity, but depends on what you focus on. We had several challenges that we were able to overcome, again, just simply because we believed in a vision, and we saw a bigger picture beyond ourselves. We had challenges in terms of funding. It was a big challenge. Yes, some teams paid, but again, it's not enough to cover the that was just went in just we just break even to just like cover to cover. We had challenges. Again, people don't believe in a lot of young people, which is a challenge that we have in a lot of African communities, where the communities, they don't believe of what the youth are able or capable to do. So when we went out to asking for different kind of maybe help or funding, or the response that we were getting is like, this is another youth with just a crazy idea, But that did not stop us. So we had challenges when we went to business to say we want funding for some of some of them. They turn us away. They're like, no, we don't want to hear about who are you, and just that perspective of saying these young people, they're just trying to do quick thing. But we had those challenges in funding. Some people, they didn't believe in us. The new teams who came in, they put in so much pressure on us. If you are here for a press conference, you remember this room was full of questions. A lot of them, they were from new teams, because before somebody can trust you with their resources, with their financials, they want to make sure that you are able to deliver. And one thing that I've realized in our African community is many people have had a past experience where people took advantage of them and took their money, and they did not deliver what they have promised. Yeah. But this year, and I mean, that was a challenge, but we were able to overcome because we were transparency with everything. And those teams who thought there were challenges, they end up loving the tournament. So we had issues on finance side, trust among the our community leaders, especially our elders, because they just couldn't believe in the vision. Businesses, we had some challenges in there, but these are something that we were working until they saw the end result. They're like, okay. But those were some challenges. I would say we didn't have any major, there were some issues sometimes during the game, which is a part of the game. People, emotions goes up. But there was nothing to say, oh, it's a real challenge or turning into something. So I wouldn't say that we had very, except also COVID-19 was the biggest obstacle that we had there. But again, we had to make sure that we brought in one organization that was able to hand out masks, sanitizing, and making sure that everybody wear masks during the finals, because there was a lot of people. So, there's always, it's a challenge, but we see it as an opportunity. And that's the beauty about young people. We just don't stuck to that thing, oh, it's a challenge and that is it. Is there any other thing?
we wanted to follow the protocol at that time, because we want to make sure everybody is not affected with the coronavirus, that will risk some people's life. And also the challenges that we have is about, we have had a lot of comments, and like I said, we want to be perfect as we can. With some of them are complaining about referees and linesmen, they want linesmen, and so this is what we are planning to do this next year, to improve it and make sure we want everybody to have an opportunity to also come on the field and play, and also make sure we give them what they want. But there are some things that we have to look at it before giving them those kind of things that they are looking for. So these are some of the challenges that I think we are working on. So the community have responded very well, and the communities love it, and some of them even praise our work, because it's just the three of us, me, Gode, and EB, and because there's so much that we have to do, going back and forth, we have to come back to the field early and stuff. So some of them are very, very inspired with our courage, and also like how we plan all this thing up. Some of them like it a lot, and also that's why you see like next year we're gonna get some more teams coming in. So because like we have done we have done some things that people didn't expected, and we got praise for that, because like it's a lot of work, and we face the challenges and we deliver it.
We had several challenges compared to last year to this year. Again, the community responded to us different. Again, Congo, who won it last year, they knew what they are coming in this year. So if you saw a lot of fans because they won it, Ghana, they also saw a little bit. Eritrea, they saw what. So the teams that were there last year, they knew what they were, they knew what they're coming in for. There's some teams that really, really surprised me. Nigeria, just out of a bloom again, like Mr. Wilson said, it's like they just came and surprised us. But again, this is the beauty about it. So last year we had several challenges, but again this year we're developing, and we're getting better and better. We had a lot of challenge the last year. We were just experimenting. We said, okay, let's do it if it works. So we did it last year, but then this year we decided to take it on a new level, planning, recruiting several volunteers throughout the community, because the work we did, I cannot say that we did it just only 3 people. It was a lot of individuals. We have Ineza TV who did a fantastic job. We had people who volunteered, donated their time. We had other we had other board members who served directly with us. Olumide, Felicie, who are supporting their teams directly, but also supporting the vision of the MACN. So we had a lot of people who who got involved. But again, to move on a bigger picture, we need more people who have different kind of expertise to come in, so we can make the thing bigger, because the vision is bigger than myself, than him, than all of us. This is what we're trying to build. It's a legacy, trying to build something for bigger and better for the next generation. But we need people with different kind of expertise to come in, and all of us were doing it as volunteer base. Nobody's getting paid for this. But again, it's because of the love for our community, the love of the game, and the vision, what we see right here, to be able to unify or to bring all of these communities together. It's not that easy, but we saw it is possible. We saw it this year, it's possible. But again, we're still looking for more people with different kind of expertise to join us, because the room is big, and if we have a larger group, we have different kind of expertise, the more people we can serve in different areas, because we just want to move beyond just soccer. We have trying to establish the kids program, which is going to require more time. We're trying, the women, they were pushing us left and right. They're like, why don't you have something for the women? We encourage the women, come join the board. We want to hear your thoughts. We want to hear your suggestions on how we can, we can build this thing together. It's not just only for men. We want to create also opportunities for our girls. So those are some things, but again, we're looking for individuals who are willing to serve. It's all volunteer based, to join us, so we can make a big impact in our African communities, or in just other communities, because the kids program is not just for the African, it's for the First Nations, it is for anybody that loves soccer. And that's the beauty about football or soccer, is everybody's welcome.